we're going to talk about the angles in polygons. Polygons are any closed shape that has straight sides and that the sides do not overlap each other. So some examples of polygons are triangles, rectangles or quadrilaterals, pentagons, and so on. So in a triangle, the sum of the angles on the inside of a triangle always adds up to 180 degrees, no matter what the shape of the triangle is. All the interior angles, all the angles always add up to 180 degrees. In a quadrilateral, they're always going to add up to 360. If you think of a rectangle has 4 90-degree angles in it. So that's 360, but it doesn't have to be 90-degree angles. It could be, any four-sided figure, trapezoids or parallelograms or whatever. In general, some of the measures of the angles, of the interior angles in any figure can be found by using the formula n-2 times 180, where n is the number of sides in the figure. So obviously up here, the triangle has 3 sides. So 3 minus 2 is 1, and 1 times 180 is 180. Okay, so that's how we that's how we find out the 180. And for a quadrilateral, it has 4 sides, okay? And 4 minus 2 is 2, and 2 times 180 is 360. So we'll do some examples of that, or do one example. So we're going to use that fact to find an unknown angle measure in a triangle. So this is a triangle, so we know it has to add up to 180 degrees. All right? So we know we have 2 of them, 55 and 80. So we're going to add those together. 80 plus 55 is 135. And then we're going to say 180 take away 135. And when we do that math, that 8 turns into a 7 and a 10, 5, 4, and 0. So this angle right down here is 45 degrees. For a quadrilateral, okay, we have to add up the existing angles that were given. So that's 82 and 89 and 65. And if we add those, 2 and 9 is 11, and 5 is 16. Carry the 1. 1 and 8 is 9, and 8 is 17, and 6 is 23. So it's 236. Now remember, in a quadrilateral, it has to add up to 360. And from that 360, we take away 236. And we do the math. And we end up with 124. All right? So this measure down here is 124. And if you look at it, you can see that it appears to be greater than 90 degrees. So that's reasonable. All right? Our last example we're doing here, it says, what's the sum of all the angles in the figure below? Well, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 sides. So that we're going to use that formula n-2 times 180. All right, where n in this case is going to be 6 minus 2 times 180. And so 6 minus 2 is 4 times 180. And 4 times 180 is 720. All right. So that's, and then if for any other Polygon, you just count the number of sides and take 2 away from it. And so if you have a side and a polygon with 15 sides, you take 15, take away 2 is 13, and take that 13 times 180. And that's what all the interior angles add up to. So anyway, that's it for this lesson. And if you have any questions, make sure you ask. Be sure that you copy down the notes from that very first page. We'll talk to y'all later.